Hi guys, welcome to the next video. So this was the requested 10-minute makeup video. So all my skincare is on. So we're going to go through everything that I do. I am going to be kind of winging it a little bit with the brows because I've run out of my brow powder. So we're going to be using the kind of medium toned, cool toned brown for my brows. But everything else is done. My skincare is done. So we are going to be timing ourselves because this is a 10-minute makeup tutorial. In the morning, a lot of people don't have more than maybe 10-15 minutes. So this was a really relatable one to do. It was the requested by Anna. So this is the W7 it's a Smashbox dupe. I keep going to say Smashbox because it is a Smashbox dupe. It's the color correcting primer, and you just need, I tend to put it in the T-zone basically. Now apologies for the camera angle today. My camera just wasn't playing ball this morning and it's still quite early, so okay, so I can fix it in editing. So this is it, guys. I let it set for 30 seconds. I'm going to show you the foundation. Again, this foundation, my moisturizer was an SPF 30. This is also SPF 30. This is just a skin tint, and I think in the autumn I like to go a little bit lighter. This is the NYX Buttermilk Glaze, and mine is in Soft Glow Tint in Vanilla Bean Butter, which I know sounds really bright, but actually it's quite good. So if I just show you, it's a really good color match, and if you go into my lives, you'll see that I use it quite a bit. Very runny, so be careful about that, but it does have an SPF 30, so we're going to pop that on. You can see there, guys, even though it says Vanilla Bean Butter, it does blend in quite well, and I'm going to go in with one more, and then we're going to go in with the foundation brush from Real Techniques. NYX, I think, are coming out with a really good. Okay, so I've just placed it where I need to because that's what I would do in the morning. I would dot it on. Now I'm going to go in with the Real Techniques foundation brush, and we're just going to blend that all the way in. It really is hydrating. Hydrate the skin, guys. Put lots of serums on in the morning that are kind of suitable for your skin type, whether that's sensitive or dry. I have dry skin, so I put lots of oils and serums on. So that's it, guys. I have done 2 pumps straight on. That's why it looks kind of quickly done, but I do that straight away in the morning just so that I get that even kind of coverage in kind of a sooner amount of time. So now that that's done, we are going to go in with the concealer. I'm doing really good at this. This is the E.L.F, and it's their Camo Hydrating Concealer. And look at that, guys, I'm doing so good at that. So we're going to do that. We're just going to pop it here and here, and I'm not going to fast forward anything because clearly this is what we need to know in a 10-minute tutorial. But light and quick is what I do. So light and quick means, you know, careful precision. I would go for, if you need a heavy medium coverage, go for it with the foundation. I like, particularly if I'm doing really well with the skin, guys, if I can find an SPF 30 skin tint, I will use it. So I'm just warming that up under the eyes before I go in with a brush, just so that the majority of it is done. And then we will just use the rest here. So I'm going to go in with the same brush, guys. So multitasking is the key. Again, we will be going in with the brows, being creative today because I ran out of the E.L.F. Holy Fine Strokes. I'm going to find another one though, guys, because I wasn't really getting on with that very well. So there you go, guys. So what we're going to do now is set everything. So you know, if you go into my lives, that I've been loving this No Flashback Super Matte Fix from Revolution. You get a little kind of puff with it, so I'm just going to, you can see the powder there, guys, just going to put enough under my eyes, and then we're going to set. My setting powder is Collections, and it also has an SPF 20, so amazing. We're 4 minutes in. Okay, guys, let's get that powder puff that I placed carefully. Yes, I did. Okay, so we're going to just put that under the eyes, and I'm just going to take some of that like this and just carefully place it. And it just sets everything. The pink really brightens things up. I know a lot of people say the pink doesn't really do a lot for them. I've been looking at a couple of followers on, not followers, people on TikTok, and they're saying the pink really isn't doing anything, but I think it depends on how you use it, guys. It does come in Banana and Banana Light. So there we go. We're kind of just setting the eyes, the T-zone, and then I'm going to go in with the Collections. Okay, so you can see that's kind of done. I do suffer with redness, guys, so even with concealer you can see I am kind of getting that kind of, it usually happens in autumn. I get that redness. So now we're going to go in with the Collections Mattifying Powder. And again, I do like mattifying in the autumn. This is Collections SPF 20 translucent, so it's not going to, transparent, sorry, so it's not going to show up like, I know it looks really white. I'm going to go in with my E.L.F fluffy brush, and we're just going to take some of that on the brush and just really, I focus, guys, on the T-zone particularly for myself. That is where I start to lose the makeup first. Okay, really just making sure that's glided across, covering any redness. Okay, now what I'm going to do is go in with the Kiko Milano bronzer. I'm not going in with any serums, anything like that. Kiko Milano bronzer, I'm doing really well with that as well. This is what it looks like. You can see I'm definitely doing good with that. Gonna go in with my Real Techniques contour brush, and we're just gonna pop that around where the sun would naturally hit the face. And it's a really nice color match. This is the Flawless Fusion, if you're looking for it. Okay, we're at 6 minutes. Wow. Okay. And I'm going to quickly just blend that all out. Okay. Going back with our all-purpose blender brush, and we're just going to blend it out, looking a little bit more natural. Okay, now again, guys, I am mixing up the blush today, going in with the other butter. It's the Butter Melt blush in Butter Than Before, and it's Deep Raspberry. So this is super strong. So, but I'm not going to use a lot. This is what it looks like. It smells gorgeous. Okay, we're going to go super, super light. This is a highlighting brush, and I'm going to go. This is so strong, guys. So we're just going to. I will put up the review I did of both of them, so, and I know, guys, you're thinking, my goodness, that has come off super, super quick. Or what we're going to do is use this Big Bertha, and I'm just going to softly glide that. And I know it looks a lot, guys, but as I blend that in, can you see how it calms down? But it just gives that rosy freshness. Now you go to as much as you want to, so see, as you see that, guys, and it gives a little bit of a highlight. So we're going to do that on the other side. And again, you can blend that out to as much. We're actually going to use what's on the brush here too, just as a little bit more. And you can see that I'm going upwards. Again, we're blending that really nicely, getting that fresh rosy tint. I made an effort to use this today, guys, because the terracotta just seems to be what I'm going for. But I'm making an effort with this today. So yes, I will list below what we've used. 7 minutes 48 seconds. Okay, I'm using this. I'm being creative today. I'm going to go in with the E.L.F. This is the Latte. This is what we're going to be using both on the eyes and on the brows, just because I've run out, as I said before, of the brow color. I do want to, if you guys have any suggestions for a really good brow product, let me know. So I'm just going in with this one here, going on the other side, not going in too deep. I just want to get this across like this. There we go. Really quick and precise. Okay, perfect. Now I'm going to use the same one. I'm going to put this in with my finger, and we're going to go just across. Again, you can use concealer, guys. I have actually forgotten concealer, but I know a lot of people don't use primer that come onto my lives. But if you want to use a primer or you don't have one, use your concealer as a primer. Obviously, the concealer is over my eyes from earlier on. So as you can see there, I've just put that nice little bright color there. What I'm going to do is get a very kind of good quality, which is E.L.F. fluffy brush, and we're going to go in with the lightest, kind of the warmest cool tone, like a caramel color, and we're just going to gently put that across, not very harshly. There we go. And again over here, and I'm hoping we don't go over 10 minutes. Okay, I'm going to find the mascara. 73 seconds, you guys, to put this mascara on. This is the Rimmel Scandalous. Okay, guys, I think we're getting there, but this would be very realistic in terms of the, if I was to do makeup going out, this is the 13 seconds, okay. This would be the natural look I'd go for. So there we go, that side. I would probably stay on a little bit longer or fast forward it, but we're not going to cheat. There's no cheaters here. Okay, here we go, 27 seconds. To be fair, I would be fast forwarding and being really quick in the morning anyway. Okay, lip colors, I'll probably just go for a lip liqueur or a lip balm. You don't have to do anything else if you don't want to. So this is the look, guys. I hope you enjoyed. This is something I do kind of quite often in terms of just the amount of time I have. Even if I go to meet friends, if I'm waiting for like a bus or something, I know I've got a specific amount of time. Your lips, your choice, whatever you would like to do. I think I'll probably just put some lip gloss on, which doesn't take much time. Okay, take care, guys, and I hope you enjoyed.